guys, welcome back to my channel. So I decided to do this really easy, simple look with my new Jaclyn Hill palette. So yeah, let's get the look started. I primed my face with my Professional Primer by Benefit. Y'all know the drill. I'm pretty sure I use this primer in almost all my videos now. But yeah, so just putting it all over my face because I don't want to get oily or shiny. Then I'm going to be using my favorite foundation, my Lancome foundation. Yeah, so I just dotted it all over my face and then I blended it out with my Real Technique sponge. I'm obsessed with this sponge. I don't know what overcame me, but yeah, it's like my new obsession now. So yeah. So once you blend in that sucker, I'm just laughing at like how yellow I look. So I decided to do my eyebrows off camera. These are the products I used. I've used them like 1,000 times in previous videos. I could film an eyebrow routine if you guys want. So I'm going to be high maintenance and use two concealers. One is a light shade and the Maybelline one is the one closest to my skin color. I don't know, I like to be highlighted, but I don't like to be too highlighted. I just can't seem to find the color that's perfect in between. Also, the darker one kind of helps with when I have pimples and things because I don't want to have like a highlighted pimple, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm going to just cake it all up, put it all around my eyes, highlight my face. Yeah, it's a lot of concealer, I'm aware. So yeah, I'm going to just blend it out with my Real Techniques blender. Next, I'm going to be using my Cover FX illuminating drops. This one's the gold one. I got this as a sample. I can't remember. I think it just was one of those like points from Sephora. But yeah, I really like it. It's super illuminating. I find that it's almost a little hard to blend with a sponge. So what I like to do is I spread it out with my fingers and then I blend it out. Then I'm getting my RCMA powder, putting it all over the places I put the concealer. I don't let it sit for too long, but I do find that just caking it up everywhere makes my concealer last all day. Next, I'm going to be using my Maybelline loose powder. I just tap it all over my face and then I blend it out. It's the one closest to my skin color, so I think it's medium. Yeah, it's basically medium. I really like it. It's not too cakey and it's not too powdery. So then I'm going to be going straight to my eyes once I finish my base. I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette as I mentioned before. This is my first time using the eyeshadows. So yeah, it was kind of an adventure trying to figure out which ones were really pigmented and which ones weren't. But yeah, anyways, I'm just using one of the yellowy colors just as a transition. You can use any color that you like as a transition color. Next, I'm going to use like those two brownie colors. I'm putting them in my crease, just, you know, getting a nice little crease going. Just, you know, doing it a little bit messy. Next, I'm going to be using that orangey color. And I'm just like, yeah, you could see it was like really pigmented. I didn't expect it to be that pigmented. So pigmented. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna just be blending that all over. A little goes a long way. Next, I'm gonna be using this dark color, and again, I didn't really have plans for this eyeshadow look. So yeah, I'm gonna go with those dark colors. I'm gonna be putting them at the ends of my eyes and just blending it out. I do regret using this brush because it's a good brush, but like, I don't know, I felt like it wasn't blending the color like the way I want it to look. I know I didn't have an idea in mind, but I don't know, something about it wasn't working. So as you can see, I'm just struggling to making sure it doesn't look splotchy or patchy. Oh, quick interruption. Yes, I know the video is out of focus at this part. The whole eye part is kind of in and out. I'm just still trying to learn how to use the camera. It's so hard. I'm so sorry. I decided to just put it in anyways. And yeah, I hope you guys can still tell what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Okay, bye. So yeah, after I decided to just blend the color all over my lid because it was frustrating me, then I decided to go back with a little bit of red. I don't know, I was thinking of just putting it in the middle. I was planning on doing a halo eye, but then the colors just, I don't know. I think it was just all the brushes. The brushes was a mistake. So yeah, I decided to use a flat brush to put a red because I didn't want fallout because I wasn't sure about the fallout situation in this palette. To be honest, it doesn't really give you that much fallout. So after I like placed it all over my eye, I needed to get a clean brush to just blend out the edges because I didn't want it to look too harsh because this wasn't supposed to be a very dramatic look. I wanted to still look kind of simple, smoky kind of idea. Then I realized, oh my gosh, the brush that I was using just wasn't working. But you can see there's a huge, huge difference with a fluffier brush. It just makes that red stand out so much more. So yeah, I just pat it all over my eyes. Oh look, you can actually see my eyes. Okay, cool. So I got really frustrated and gave up with brushes and touched the brown, and I just kind of smoked it out with my own fingers. I didn't want it to look too harsh. I really wanted just a simple look. So then I got, I think, the orangey red color, and I put it underneath my eyes. If y'all don't know me, I really like a heavy under eye shadow look. I don't know why. I just feel like it makes my eyes look bigger, so that's what I'm doing with this. I want it very bright. So then I'm going to go back with a brown, and I'm just putting it at the edges of my eyes because I just wanted to, you know, match up the top of my eyes. Basically just doing exactly what I did on top to the bottom. Then I'm going to be setting my eyebrows with my L'Oreal Brow Plumper in clear, just making sure they don't move around because the ends like to stick up a little bit, so I just want to make sure they lock in place. Next, I'm going to be bronzing with my favorite bronzer, my Hoola bronzer, and I'm going to be using my favorite Morphe brush that is so fluffy. It's a dupe for the MAC brush. It is beautiful, guys. I love this brush. So I'm going to just blend out and make sure I look really bronze because my eyes are very dark and warm tone. So I want to make sure my face matches that because, you know, I want to look really dark and tan. Oh, I really like putting bronzer at the tip of my nose for some reason. I just feel like it makes everything match. Then I'm going to be using my BH Cosmetics blush palette, the 4 blush palette. And I use the little dark one. And I just blend it all over the end and then put a little bit at the apples of my cheeks. Next, we're going to be doing my favorite part, highlighting, and I'm going to be using my Trophy Wife by Fenty Beauty. It's such a stunning gold. I just barely touch it with my brush because it's such an intense gold, and I just put it over the places that I had my Cover FX highlighter, and together it is glowy, girl. It is glowy. And yeah, that's all I really do with my highlighter. And then after that, I set all the powders on my face with my all-nighter spray by Urban Decay. I like to do this before I do like my eyeliner and mascara. And yeah, speaking of eyeliner, I did it off camera because I haven't done it in a while, so I wanted to make sure I could do it as close to a mirror as possible without having to worry about the camera. And then I decided not to do lashes for this look because I want it to be a very simple look, even though I am wearing a lot. But I was trying to aim for the like no lashes, like you can wear this as a chill fall look without it being dramatic. I'm thinking of doing more of a glam look later. I do regret wearing this mascara, not gonna lie. I don't know why I used it. I think it was just because I wanted to just say I used the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, but I really don't like this mascara. I just felt like it doesn't really do anything to my lashes, and it just kind of there you go. Like, look how many layers I have to put on. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, and it still doesn't even look that dramatic. But yeah, the point is, I use this mascara. You can use that. There's so many other mascaras that I prefer other than this one, but whatever. I had it and I used it. Next, I'm going to be doing my lipstick. So I'm using this soft matte lipstick by NYX. The color name of this one is Budapest. When I put it on, I don't know why. I think I was thinking that my look was more of a berry look, but after putting it on, I realized it didn't really go with the look at all because my eyes were more orangey than berry. So after putting it on, you know, as I carefully line my lips with it, I decided to make it with put a little bit more of a nude on it. So I went with my favorite NYX Lingerie Ruffle Trim. I put it in the middle, blotted a little bit, and then just tapped it with my finger to make sure it all blended out properly and made it just a little less purple and more of a red tone. And then I'm using my Maybelline highlighter. Oh, this highlighter is stunning, guys. It's becoming my new obsession. But yeah, I wanted to highlight the inner part of my eyes to, you know, make those stand out, because I don't know, the look was looking a little too simple on my eyes, which even though I said this was a simple look. But anyways, the point is I wanted to make it look a little more blingy. So I put that under in my corners, and then I put it underneath my brow bone. And I also highlighted my nose with it, because the Rihanna Trophy Wife one is good, but I don't like to put it on my nose because it's a little too glittery, so I feel like the glitter falls all over my face instead of it just staying in one spot. So yeah, I just put a little bit on my nose and then I blended it out with my finger because it's such a strong highlighter, so you can't really just put it all over. But yeah, that's basically the end of my look.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy.